want something big to buy all of this heat. Whatever. $50 says this roll.
So yeah, that's typical scene for Crysis 1.
Yeah.
Start when you jumping down from the airplane.
Upcomes being moved to the USS Constitution. To the 5x5, we're on our own.
So yeah, we are very excited now to have Crysis running on the Switch.
Yeah, crazy to imagine. I mean, obviously, you know, everyone has always said it, that Crysis melted everyone's PC, and now it's literally on a handheld.
Together, kid. You're over water. Your suit should absorb the impact.
I remember when I saw the first time a tree on the Switch, was oh my god, a tree on the Switch from Crysis. And then we had the breakable tree on the Switch. It's oh my god, the breakable tree. And from there we moved on, and it's really amazing now. Also a great job from the Saber team. They do really a fantastic job on the Switch version here.
Yeah, I've played it a little bit, and it's really crazy to just play it. Like, especially because you can bring it on the go, compared to like obviously a Super PC for the original Crysis. So overall, like in general, what were the biggest differences when they developed for Switch compared to PC and other platforms?
Yeah, so basically the development was the same until one point when we implemented ray tracing, our software solution, and then we decided to branch off between PC, Xbox, PlayStation, and the Switch. Yeah. And that's also the reason, I mean, you're asking also constantly about it. Switch was in a different development since then, and we focused on Switch, and we focused on the other platforms, and we need, so that's the reason why Switches go first. It's already done.
Yeah, Thursday, just 1.5-ish, I would say, more day.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
23rd of July, yeah, it's not much time left.
Yeah, and in general, so because obviously the Switch has things like gyro aiming that is specifically to help improve the aiming. Where, I mean, can you describe gyro aiming for people that aren't aware what that means?
Absolutely, I mean, you can see it now. I can move. I mean, gyro aiming is...
You can actually, like, remove the cable.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, so for some people, also for me, if you're using gyro aiming, it feels, if you get used to it, like mouse and keyboard on PC. But of course you need some little training with it, was my opinion from the beginning. But as more I am playing with gyro aiming, as more I like it. So I would definitely recommend to the people to use gyro aiming. You can, there's an options menu on the Switch. You can choose if you want to use it or not. So that's up to you if you want to play with gyro aiming or not.
Yeah, I definitely tried it. It was a lot better for that. Because I don't really play with console in general, so definitely help being able to like steer kind of where you're pointing at. But yeah, in general also, the reason we also take some longer time on the PC is because we saw a lot of the feedback that you guys have been giving us during the time that we had the leaks on the internet. But yeah, in general, the feedback that you guys have been giving us is like valid. And we wanted to also take a little bit more time to make sure that the PC and Xbox and PlayStation is going to be more on par with what you expect. So yeah, you can see that you can destroy the environment, sandbox.
Yeah, I mean, that's the classic
Crysis.
Yeah, I mean, you can destroy almost everything here.
And you can grab pieces of the wood and actually take it with you and take out people with that.
Let's try it.
I don't know where you left your tree. Yeah.
Not here. Yeah, let's see it later. Yeah.
Yeah, obviously it's a bit hard to see because we're in a dark environment right now, but we'll get to some light later. So how many times have you played this exact part? In any of the Crytek?
I mean, as I said, when I started Crytek and I was QA tester in 2007, I already played it, I think, 100 times. But now doing the remastered, I'm pretty sure I did it again 50 times, 60 times. I'm still loving the game. It's not getting boring for me.
Well, that's great, right?
It's really fantastic. I'm still loving all the scenes. And even now on the remaster, when we're adding all the new features into the game, and also we were able to add Swogi to the Switch. Now you will see it shortly. It's looking great with the new light angles and light settings, which was not possible before, and now we have it also on the Switch. which is absolutely great.
So what were things that we added to the game that were all new to basically things that haven't really been done on the Switch or were supported on the Switch?
I think the most great feature we have is Swogi. On the
And
Switch.
what is Swogi for people that are not
Swogi is known also as global illumination for all the other people. And it was a lot of work to bring Swogi on the Switch. Of course, it was related to performance, because you only have, I think, 3 cores on the Switch running, and to run the full game with all the feature set on your 3 cores, that was the challenge for us.
Okay. And did you have to do a lot of takes or like redevelopment to make that happen, or alterations, or was it pretty doable in the end? Like,
I have to say, the development was very fluent.
okay, nice.
That was very good. I mean, at one point, of course, we had all the features in, and then we need to, okay, let's improve performance here, improve performance here, because also now in the game, when you have a lot of physics effects, which I can also show you later, you can destroy the houses and all the boxes and stuff like this. Maybe you saw it in tech trailer.
Yeah.
Because of this, we need to do a lot of performance work.
Yeah.
But it's running and it's stable. You can see it. It's not lagging around all the time.
Take care of his equipment and cover our tracks.
Yeah, so that's a
No
question
man,
we got
move on to
asked,
the LZ.
like, is it 60 FPS, 30 FPS, which resolution?
Yep, so in dock mode you have 720p with 30 FPS. Docked you have 540p with 30 FPS. But we have also dynamic resolution in place, which can go up to 900p on dock and also to 720p on the undocked version.
Yeah, I see you have a lot more experience with this than I have. It's way more faster to kill.
I see people already looking forward to getting the sunset scene here, which is, I think, the most of the famous scene at Crysis.
Yeah.
No man, I just lost our
Let's walk a
concept
little
to
bit
JSON.
faster.
Our whole tactical display's down. The KPA must be using a GPS jammer near your location. Find it and take it out.
Copy, Prophet. I'm on it.
So are you ready, guys, to see the scene?
Yeah, on the Switch.
On the Switch. It's running. Yeah, also if you're already here, which is also a very nice feature. But first, let's
Spotted
enjoy the
KPA
scene here.
patrols down on the beach. Your binocs
We have here,
Let's enjoy the scene.
Yeah.
Kill this dragon.
yeah, vegetation banning and touch.
That must
So
be the jamming station.
if something physically will touch the vegetation, you can see it. It's going with you.
It's actually crazy that there's a lot of things that are not even like thought about, that it's a thing. The poor chicken
Oh, I saw a comment. Someone said they want to see a chicken
being
and then
thrown at a corner.
throwing away with
Yeah.
gyro aiming. So let's
Well,
try that.
Let's get it. Yeah.
But yeah, especially here we can see now Swogi, one of the power of Swogi is here in-house here, the light effects. So it looks very great, and the enemies are already starting to destroy the house. But let's ignore them for a second.
Let's just have a look.
Okay. Oh, there's a car.
I had a crack.
1 second. Yeah, also for all the new people here, we have the nanosuit modes, right? So you can go into the cloak mode, you can go into the armor mode, and strength mode, and speed mode. You can use all these modes.
Use it and gotta focus.
To focus a little bit, otherwise,
No, but basically the modes alter your gameplay in the sense of like you get more protection or you're like less visible so people can look the chicken.
let's do it. Bah!
Oh, but I thought we actually had to throw it at someone.
Oh no, of course. Okay, let's find another chicken. Oh, also we can. I think there were also some ducks. Let's see if we can find them again.
I think we got rid of all of them.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, let's proceed. We can also. Oh, there's another chicken.
Oh,
I mean, chicken are the real weapons here.
yeah.
If you have a chicken and you are. Let's try it. Maybe we can hit him.
I I mean, that would be the goal, right?
Yeah. Let's see.
The LZ is overrun. Psycho and I are moving to the
Speed
signal
checking now.
location. Nomad, there's a checkpoint blocking the path of the
Blah, blah,
valley, so
blah,
deal
blah.
with that first.
Oh, there's some enemies. No!
No, we lost the chicken. Oh. Out.
So yeah, we also on the Switch version, like also for the other version, we improved the textures and also a lot of assets. Especially it was required because of the new light settings. Getting some love, let's say it like this. It looks very great.
Yeah, it looks really,
So
really
really
nice.
stay tuned for the other versions too.
Yeah, you're definitely playing a lot faster than me. And what other things have been changed with the Crysis Remastered?
Yeah, so to pause for a second. I mean, I've also added depth of field, motion blur, temporal interlacing, which is also a great feature. I mean, all of these features are great features for the Switch, which is not that often in other games. Gyro aiming, we touched that already, which is always nice. We have the bloom effects, and especially I would also you guys out play the game in handheld mode. It's very optimized for the handheld mode, and you will love it. It looks also very sharp on the screen.
Yeah, it definitely looks great. I mean, obviously we can't show it right now.
No. But imagine you are playing Crysis on a portable device.
Yeah, it's great.
When I think back in the days, 30, 40 years ago, if someone would say, hey look, you can play Crysis on a portable device, I think everyone would laugh. Everyone.
We've tracked the distress signal to a valley 3 clicks due east.
Yeah, it's really,
Psycho
the
and I are
idea of it
inbound.
is definitely
Get to the rendezvous, but be
unimaginable.
advised. Enemies still dug in deep.
You really have good aim.
Yeah, also playing with gyro aiming, so it's really accurate. As I said, if you're playing more often. Yeah, absolutely, I saw it in the comments. Play it in handheld mode, I can just
Yeah.
repeat myself. It's really amazing.
And I mean, I think that's also the strength of the Switch as itself. I mean, obviously it will not look the same as PC or Xbox or PlayStation because they're obviously more powerful beasts, so to say. But the fact that you can play this in handheld mode and it still looks so good and runs so well is crazy. And I mean, you could be in the car, you can play it, you could be on a holiday. Okay, well, maybe not right now, but you could be in a resort outside, relaxed on the beach, and you can play this game. You can be on the beach, playing on the beach.
Yeah, feels like vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I can jump in a little bit into Swogi. As I said, Swogi was the biggest challenge for us to implement to the Switch. So of course we need to do some very little compromise at least. We thought it must be more, but at the end we only lowered a little bit of the resolution of Swogi, and that's what it already. It was already running very well on the Switch. Just lowering the resolution a bit.
I'm reading a lot of enemy activity
Which is
close to
totally
your
fine on
position.
the 720p and 900p resolution,
They'll call in
and also on
reinforcements.
handheld. Oh, the light.
Nomad, get
Yeah,
Can you
it
still
likes,
see us? No light.
it likes going off. There we go. Yeah, now we're better.
Perfect.
Yeah, playing at school where it's a good audience and pay attention is good. In the lunch breaks.
Oh, let's see also some. I think you also want to see some nice explosions.
Oh, yeah. I think everyone will like it.
Switch to armor mode and find cover.
Maximum armor.
Boom! Oh, we can get more. I think we should do a lot of explosion. I had one the other day where it was like this massive explosion. I don't remember.
Yeah, we also showed it already in the tech trailer.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. I mean, basically you can just a little bit more. I need to focus a little bit.
Yeah, it's not easy to talk and play at the same time.
Yeah. A little bit is broken.
Multiplayer in this Crysis Remastered.
Yeah,
I know
that's right.
many people have been asking for Warhead, but unfortunately that is something that we're not doing at this time.
I think it's also important to say that the price point of this game, because you can only get it for $29.99, which is I think absolutely great, and you should try it out.
Oh, the game audio is set too low. High.
Is the game audio broken?
No, just a bit too high.
Okay.
Compared to
Can we lower it down a bit? Do we need to lower it down a bit?
No, I did lower it a bit down.
Oh, now we have some ducks here.
Nomad, JSON indicates that the KPA have a command post on the Eastern Peninsula. I need you to infiltrate and check for intel on enemy emplacements. I'm uploading the coordinates now.
Roger that.
Oh, you got another bird.
Yeah,
Is this the revenge?
another one, yeah.
The revenge bird.
We don't want to play that much now, of course, also to not spoiler you.
Yeah.
I mean, especially for the Switch users. I mean, it's a new platform for us, and it's very exciting for us to be on the Switch first from Crytek's side.
Yeah, this is the first game on the Switch. For
First game on Nintendo platform from Crytek. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's Crysis, which is
Yeah.
still funny for me.
That is the
I can
crazy.
just repeat myself. It's
So
Crysis.
when do we get Huncho and the Crysis
Yeah.
on the Switch? Gyro aiming on PC.
You're gonna need some firepower to get past. Start
I don't think you need gyro aiming on the PC.
No.
I think you're good with the mouse and keyboard. It's kind of the same.
Also a little bit boxing here.
Someone asked if it was easy to put Crysis on the Switch.
Absolutely not. I mean, as I said, the development was fluent, but it doesn't mean that it was easy to bring Crysis Remastered on the Switch. As I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, we only have 3 cores on the Switch, as far as I know, and to get everything running on 3 cores, that was a big challenge. I mean, it was not like that we want to give you just the experience of Crysis. It should be also from visual side very attractive for you. And we had, I mean, for Crytek's side, it's always the bar is high from visuals. And that's the reason why we said, okay, we want to have Swope, we want to have Bloom, we want to have motion blur, we want to have this. And once we saw it's running okay, I remember when we had 10, 12 FPS at the beginning of the development, but every feature was in. So okay, I mean, that's a good start, right? We only need 20 FPS more and also higher resolution. And but we made it. I hope you guys can see and feel it also now. With, frame rate is pretty stable at 30 FPS, even in the fights with the physics effects. So I saw a lot of concerns about this on the internet when I read something of the last days, so don't worry about this. You're getting the 30 FPS most of the time.
Yeah, and I see a lot of people still saying PC.
Wait, PC guys.
Henry Cavill built a PC just for Crysis Remastered.
I saw that.
He didn't brought a Switch.
Yeah, I saw that on Reddit. I mean...
In that regards, let's talk about the PC. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that went everywhere. It's like...
Absolutely. I mean, what a time to be alive if Superman is building up a PC, right?
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, it was a very good moment. So we definitely should make sure that he gets a copy of the PC.
Yep. So I would say let's jump into the second level quickly.
Yeah, so that's a good question. Does it come only digital for the Switch? Yes, it does only come digital.
Only digital, yep.
Yeah. Oh, someone wants to see the options menu.
Options menu, absolutely. Give me a second. Will you change game menu?
No. The one that you will see now is the game menu, yeah. Bragging PC rights gone. Someone asked, is this based on the PS3 Xbox 360 version?
I saw a lot of these comments. So as I said, it was really part of development next to PC, Xbox and PlayStation 4. It was not like getting the PlayStation 3 version or the Xbox version and let's port it to a Switch. It was not like this. Really until the point we added ray tracing to the branch. We branched off on the Switch. So it's really a remastered version.
Yeah, so just to explain a little bit of like what branching off means, like first you develop it together and then you basically continue with one part differently to finish everything off. But obviously because the ray tracing is unfortunately not possible on the Switch, as cool that would have been.
I mean, technically it would run on the Switch.
Yeah?
Technically. But yeah, the performance is...
I mean, maybe for the next Switch, you know. Oh, someone asked, yeah, can we see the menu?
Yeah, absolutely. So, options. So you have the game settings. That means you can disable and enable blood, like ever you want. Next to gyro aiming, you can also have aim assist. That means if you are close to the body and just here, and then the guy will go close to it. Then you can change the crosshair. You have the vehicle camera positions in the car. For example, for some people it's better to see it from third person. You can change it here in the options menu. And of course the difficulty level. Delta is very delta. It's very heavy. You can try it if you want. I played it once in Delta on the Switch through the full game, and that was a challenge for me, even if I know the game from start to beginning. But yeah, if you like the challenge, use it, do it. Yes, for the sound options, I think that's typical what you can choose here. Then also we can having a female suit voice if you want to have it, and of course subtitles. Graphics, you can change the brightness. And on controller settings, as I mentioned, you have the inward look, vibration, and gyroscope. And here you can see the controls for the Switch.
Yeah.
Yep, and also as you can see, it's compatible with the Pro Controller. And also the Pro Controller has gyro aiming support. So don't worry about this.
I need you to infiltrate the village and gather any intel you can. I'll stay here and monitor incoming comms. Your priority is to find...
No, the multiplayer is not included, unfortunately. I know a lot of people say that they want the multiplayer, but at this time we do not have any plans for that.
So comment again about the price. It's at $29.99 for the Switch version.
Yeah.
You can also already pre-order it if you want on the store.
Yeah, I should actually.
No,
maybe Ben says he can share the link.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ben says share the link.
I just want to show you some nice more explosions with the rocket launcher in the house. But as I said, I don't want to spoiler you too much. Yeah.
A few years back. Well, why would he be here? I don't know, but watch your backs. These guys are hardcore. You're approaching a KPA radar station. Find a terminal and access their tactical network.
Is the Rumble supported?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
There is Rumble.
I cannot show you, but I feel it. Yeah.
Just hold it on it.
Yeah. I remember this. Great.
It is 30 FPS, yeah.
Yep, 30 FPS.
Spoiling a 13-year-old game. I mean, there might be a lot of people that haven't seen it yet.
Yeah. So we won't show that much anymore. I will only reach to the house here. and show you some nice physics explosions with the rocket launcher. But I already skipped the cinematics for you, so don't worry about story.
Both of us will probably have to clear the environment.
Boom.
Nice.
Where are you here? Let's do the shortcut. As I said, just take the rocket launcher.
Oh yeah,
You saw the
here we
scene in the
go.
tech trailer. Boom.
Nice.
Yep. I think that's enough to show to the people.
Yeah, because obviously they will still have to play for themselves.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you already said, I mean, I know a lot of people want to know, maybe we can, I don't know if they can leave it on the screen so they can watch the environment if we kill everyone.
Let's go to another position then. Oh, see, you're better than me.
I need to get used to
Oh,
gyrating.
no,
though.
yes.
Okay, see? All good. I'm just gonna hide here. We'll look at this environment. It's nice. We take ammo. Okay, there.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Just
now it was
it's about
working.
zero aim here, just stop here.
Yeah.
That's totally fine, yeah.
Oh well. It's gyrating down. So yeah, you already said we had to branch off for ray tracing. Can you share maybe already a teeny tiny bit about the most asked PC and
Yeah, so first time that we're saying it now, that we have also ray tracing on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One.
yeah.
So I think that's a big milestone. I mean, we are known again from Crytek's side, we're pushing limits to the consoles. And yes, we have also our software ray tracing solution on the consoles for the release.
That is very exciting.
Yeah.
So yeah, a lot of people are very anxiously asking, but when do we get more information? But yeah, in general, make